Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Orso, my producer Scott Sledgester here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. We're here for a top 8 finals format. In this first round, you'll have our 3 through 8th seeded players bowl a one-game eliminator. Our top 2 bowlers receive byes. Our second seed, Rick Maber of Brighton, will get a one-round bye, and then your tournament leader, Paul Sagisi of Erie, will be seeded right into the championship match, so he's guaranteed second place money. Third seed today is Jason Moore. You just saw him on the left there. Starts out very well. And then in our TV pair, we have Todd Bullock. And then on lanes 35 and 36, Rob Macko leading their respective matches. Ooh, 2-4-8-10.
So what is the pattern tonight?
This was supposed to be. There you go. It was a Kegel challenge pattern, 40 feet. Oh, the Sphinx. But it played a lot shorter than what we were used to. Ooh. Okay, Todd Bullock starts off with a strike. His opponent right now, Joe Lita of Thornton. Joe, our 7th seeded player. There we go. All right, so both bowlers start out with strikes. And on 32, our 8th seeded player, Ken Sturgeon, who had to win a roll-off between him and Greg Georgeson for that 8th spot, and Ken was a victor. Greg from Divide and Ken from Arvada.
Yeah, it's Ken's fault that we're late. If he'd gotten one more pin, we would have been on time.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not today. We were just busy. And on 35 and 36, we're looking at Rick Isaacs. Rick with a washout, 1-2-4-10. That's the only real close match handicap-wise. There's a 4-pin difference there. And Joe Lita's going to get a 19-pin advantage over Todd. And Jason Moore is going to be spotting Ken Sturgeon, 37. All right, good spare by Joe.
We've seen Jason chew up that kind of lead before.
Oh, yeah, at Centennial, his first title. Excellent.
It's not enough for Ken to be resting on anything.
Yeah, well, just like that, he starts out with a double. Well, the key to this, if you're right-handed, you have to get in, but you have to have the right ball speed or the right setup on your ball where the ball will finish. Guys can go left with their feet, but a lot of times they'll throw a ball that by the time the ball actually hits the pocket, it's completely used up. There's no energy left at all, and you're seeing flat tens, 5-10s, all kinds of weird stuff. But if you watch Jason Moore, he's got that nice soft speed in there, and he's playing inside, and he's got a great look. Starting out with the first 3, and he has to do that because he's spotting Ken 37 pins. All right, Todd Bullock, he had a double to start, leaves a 6-10. Todd making his first top 8 appearance. Rick Isaacs hasn't been back in a while, so it's nice to see him finally back. Nice shot by Rob Macko. And, ooh, we got lucky. Ken Sturgeon almost left to 7-10. The 3 bowlers that fail to advance this afternoon are going to receive $150 each. And then we get into the mega pot. See if we can make this. Excellent. All right. Very good.
With his delivery, I thought that was going to get away from him.
Yeah, he's still struggling with that change back to a conventional grip when his hand got smashed on a dock plate. Almost lost his fingers, so he still can't throw a fingertip ball, but he's learned how to kind of line himself up with a conventional ball. And he's actually doing pretty good, all things considered. And just didn't quite make the corner. 1, 2, 4, 7. And Rick Isaacs gets up but leaves at 2-7. And Joe Lita trying to grind along with Todd. Good shot. All right, very good.
That was a nice looking pickup.
Was, yeah. So he's down 11 scratch, but he's up. He's only getting 9, so he's down 2 pins. Not a biggie. Nice shot by Rick Isaacs. Oop. 139 for Joe Lita. Yeah, next week at the doubles event, we'll be on ABT number 8, one of the kegel patterns that were made for us. We'll modify it though. ABT number 8 is normally 38 feet, and we're going to bump it to 41. And it's pretty good side to side as far as lefty righty, so probably one of the fairer patterns I've seen. And if that works out really well next week, that's the pattern we'll use for our regional at Coal Creek, 3rd week of September. So,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Coal Creek will be wall to wall.
Yeah.
24-lane bowling center will be probably 6-8 on a pair for 3 days. We'll have enough time to grab a bite to eat, take a nap, and start all over again.
Yeah, I might have to go in real early and set up.
Sure. Yeah, especially with the Wi-Fi there. Make sure that we get a good signal there.
Well, what I probably will do is get a hold of them and ask. They have a cable modem at that location.
All right.
And instead of hooking in through their public router,
Right.
I'm going to see if I can convince them to let me set my own router up straight off the modem. And, it shouldn't be a problem.
I was going to say that shouldn't be a problem.
But, we'll have to just see what happens.
Yeah, sure. Nice. Excellent.
And then the trip I'm really looking forward to is Vegas.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Because it's looking like my wife will be coming.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you haven't heard?
No.
She got a new job.
Okay.
In a different country. Not even in the same day. She's on the other side of the date line. So...
Where is she?
She's going back to Tarawa.
And where is that?
A few months ago, I told you she was in the South Pacific doing archaeological work for the trying to find a lost World War II Marine cemetery.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She was there for 5 weeks as a volunteer. Well, they've offered her a full-time position.
Wow.
So, yeah, she'll be here for there for 6 weeks, home for 3. Rinse and repeat.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but the time she'll be home coincides with Vegas, so she's coming with.
Well, I bet she's disappointed.
My 16-year-old is, because he may get dragged along with it as well, but...
Yeah. Fortunately, Rick Isaacs missed that single pin spare. I'm going to put him in a little bit of a hole. Meanwhile, Ken Sturgeon is actually bowling pretty well. But he's still... Actually, he's slightly ahead after 5. Ooh. Jason was lucky with that one. Ooh, can't get that 10 out for Rick Isaacs. And Jolita, 247. Or, I'm sorry, 3-6-10. Must be looking at that in a mirror. Good shot. Ooh. Back-to-back missed single pin spares by Rick Isaacs was very unusual for Rick. Normally a very good spare shooter. It's going to put him down 22 scratch. So he's going to be down 18 overall. Close. Nope. Crossed over a little bit. Oh, and he leaves a 10 again. You know, like they say in baseball, when you put in a guy for defensive purposes, the ball has a way of finding you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of in a way, bowlers, if you have trouble leaving or making 10 pins, guess what you're going to leave? Over and over again. Until you make it a couple times, and then they'll go, oh, okay, we'll let you go.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good. There we go.
But he didn't.
It was close, but at least he made it.
Yeah.
So maybe the 10-pin bug will leave him alone. Nice shot by Todd Bullock. It's up 16. Can increase it to 26. Good shot by Ken. 104 in the sixth. Rob Macko, great shot. He finally gets back on the strike train. Now up 18. Ooh! Thought he was going to carry that one. Around the corner. Oh, just can't kick out the 7 for Ken Sturgeon. He could have used that double. That would have put some real heat on Jason Moore. Meanwhile, Todd Bullock, no problem with his 10-pin. Oh. Wow. Solid 8 by Rob Macko on a strike. Got a great shot. Meanwhile, Jolita, nope. Pulled it, but he actually got lucky. Looks like the 135. Okay, Rob Macko, no problem with the spare. 116 in the sixth. So he maintains that 18-pin lead over Rick Isaacs. Ooh. I think Jason Moore's going to run out of room to the left by the end of these 4 matches if he continues to go that far. He is standing really deep. Jolita, unfortunately, opens in the 7th. Getting him a 106. And Todd Bullock starting to pull away. No problem for Jason. 154 in the 7th with a spare. Sneeze. All right, no problem there. Ken Sturgeon needs a strike here to stay tough. Oh boy, spare for Rick. 110 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. And get lucky. Yep, almost. Ooh, good shot. Leaves a 4. Todd Bullock in pretty much command here. Jason Moore pulling away from Ken Sturgeon and Rob Macko probably up a little bit more than a mark. Ooh, we're out of trouble.
Ken's looking like he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah. Rob Macko, no problem there. 135 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. 22 pin advantage scratch over Rick Isaacs, so he's still up 18 pins overall. Sit. There you go. Good shot, Rob Macko. 155 in the 8th with a strike. Ooh, Joe pulled the ball badly. 136, 810. Rick Isaacs. Oh, couldn't carry. 9, 10. I think Jason Moore just needs count and he'll advance. And he does better than that. So Ken Sturgeon will bow out after one round. He'll make $150, tied for 6th. Oh, well, just trying something. Jason was way, way ahead. He tried something on a lane, see what kind of look he had, and the ball just dove right through the face. But he's already okay, thank God. Oh, look at that. Couldn't kick out the 4-9. I thought he had a good shot at it. Joe's in trouble now. In fact, Joe's out of it. Todd Bullock is going to advance. Joe Lead will go home tied for 5th, $150. Joe Lita 137 with his handicap shoots 185. Todd Bullock will easily advance there. Looks like our 6th, 7th, and 8th seeded players are all going to go down. Unusual.
It is. As often as not, one of those three is making a run for win.
Exactly. Okay, Rick Isaacs ends up at 191. Rob Macko just needs count here, basically. Well, he's spotting him 4. So realistically, yeah, he does have to mark in the 10th. Maybe? Yeah, it takes care of that. A double takes care of everything. All right, so our 6th, 7th, and 8th seeded players have all been defeated.
Come on. Back door. Oh. Good game, Todd. Good job. All right.
Okay, so our round 1 eliminator matches are over. We're down to our top 5. When we come back, Rick Maber, our 2nd seeded bowler, is going to step in and take on our lowest remaining seeded player, who happens to be Rob Macko. We'll do that on lane 31 and 32. And then 33 and 34 will feature Jason Moore against Todd Bullock on 35 and 36. So we're going to get these matches set up for you, folks. So we're going to step aside here for just a moment. When we come back, you'll be looking at round number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorcewood, producer Scott Sledgister here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, Colorado, just a little northwest of Denver. We're here for round 2 matches in our top 8 finals format. On 31 and 32, our 2nd seed, Rick Maber of Brighton, coming in. He's taking on our lowest remaining seeded player, who's Rob Macko of Denver. And then on lanes 35 and 36, 3rd seed, Jason Moore, taking on our 4th seed, Todd Bullock. Jason leading the match. Got a 17-pin advantage for Todd Bullock on against Jason Moore. And an 8-pin advantage for Rick Maber over Rob Macko. Again, Rick Maber hasn't won a title yet. Todd Bullock hasn't won a title yet. And our tournament leader has won too many, so we won't talk about him yet. We might send him back to California. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know. He's a nice guy.
No, he's not. He's an engineer.
He buys DVDs.
He buys DVDs. He's not well. All right, good spare for Rick Maber. Shot. All right. You know, it's funny. Jason Moore is a prime example of what I tell everybody. You'll have guys come out and they'll bowl. Can't make a cut. Finally make the cut, get in, and win. Mm-hmm. And that's the way Jason Moore was, and he's been bowling so well. Well, he's a good bowler, but he just really had no luck with us. And now lately, he finally won his first title in Longmont, and he very easily could win title number 2 here at Wheat Ridge, although Paul Sagisi's going to give him a lot to think about.
Probably.
Duct tape is optional.
I'm not going there. I'd get myself into trouble.
Well, yeah. All right, good shot by Todd.
I would suggest gaffer's tape instead. It leaves less residue, but, you know, that's just me.
You've been watching Forensic Files too much.
I'm married to a forensic expert.
Oh, see?
I know full well that if she ever kills me, they'll never find anything.
You know, you better have a plan in place, just in case.
I married a forensic expert from the north side of Chicago.
You're in trouble. Yeah. Maybe. No luck. Leaves a 5-6.
You got this.
And Rob Macco, all right, 3-6-10. Now the two losers here will finish tied for fourth, but they'll take home 5% of the Megapod, and they'll take home $404 each. Nice, look at this, good shot. Our third place finisher today will get with 10% of the Megapod, will take home $709. Second place with 20% of the Megapod, $1,217. And your champion today, $2,334. And that's with 40% of the Megapod pool. In 2 weeks, our next singles event at Holiday, the first place will be up slightly more due to the excellent turnout we had again this week. Oh, he leaves a 5-6. Unusual, but he failed to make it. And Jason, doesn't take long for him to line up. And then when he does, he repeats shots, and that's a sign of a good player.
So we're on Holiday in 2 weeks?
Yep. And then I think it's Littleton and then the regional at Coal Creek. And Rick Maber, crossover and carries. All right, well, it owed him a little in there.
Well, while you guys are doing your doubles event next weekend, I'm going to Albuquerque.
What, are you going to the Radioactive Festival?
Well, that might be a good sidebar, but I'm going down to film a football game, and the Denver Sharks are taking on the New Mexico Titans. And we're going down for that, and I'm taking the family with, so we're going to make it a nice little weekend.
There you go. Never been to Albuquerque myself.
Lived there for 2 years.
Oh, did you? Okay. And there you go. Take that and run.
Albuquerque was an interesting town when I lived there 22 years ago. It's changed a bit. But everything along I-25 has.
Yeah. Well, and you don't get free rides in alien spacecraft anymore. They charge you now. That's what I've heard.
You know, I missed out on those free rides because those guys wanted way too much money when I was there.
Man, all right. 138, nice cover. That was a great shot right there. Yep. Uh-oh. Hurry. No. 1, 2, 4, 8 for Todd Bullock. Rick comes right back. It's a double. Good for him. He needed that. Keep the match close. Harry. Oh, nice. Gets a little kick off the wall and converts that spare. Good shot by Rick Maber, three-bagger, after going spare split. Again, there's only an 8-pin difference there, but it's in Rick's favor, so he's probably up 5 pins.
My wife's watching. Here's what she had.
Renee's giving me vicious Facebook chatter, which is Paul Sagisi's wife back home watching. I wasn't going to send him to California permanently. You know, I was just going to kick him out there for a couple weeks, you know. You could always use the break anyway.
A little beach
Ooh.
time.
In any event, why do I have this feeling that you're going to be taking on Jason Moore?
I want to take them on.
Yeah, of course you do. It's good competition. Now, do you guys bowl league together or in the same league?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you bowl on the same team?
Not this year, but we have been.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. It's always a lot of fun. Hey, Rob Macko, wow, washout, 1, 2, 4, 10. Oop, couldn't make it all the way around. Leaves a 2. Able to strike Todd Bullock will tie Jason Moore scratch. So he'll maintain a 17-pin lead. Nope, can't convert the washout. So after Rob Macko goes strike spare 3-bagger, he opens in frame number 6. Jason, no problem with a spare. Sitting here with our tournament leader, Paul Sagisi out of Erie, and Jason Moore is a friend and a league bowler. They bowl the same league at Centennial.
Cold Creek.
Oh, Cold Creek. That's right. That's right. Jason's Mr. Cold Creek. Yeah, and Sky Hiddle. Yeah, those guys up there love that place, and that's where our regional is going to be in about 5 weeks. No, actually less than that. Probably 4 weeks. All right. That's going to be fun.
One pin game over there between Rick and Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick Maber strikes here. 1 pin difference with 4 frames to go.
He'll be up by now.
Okay, 8 count. 3.
There you go.
Todd's giving him a run for his money.
Yeah, this isn't locked up for anybody
Oh,
yet.
no. These matches are far from over. All right, so Rick Maber, spare. 3. He's only going to be down 3 pins. Close match. And Jason Moore, 6-10. I know when the junior program started up at Cold Creek, Paul, you spent a lot of time up there coaching the kids. You planning on doing that again this year?
No, my son's not bowling this year.
No?
So
Okay. That'll save you lunch money then. Ooh, good shot, leaves a 10. 108 in the 6th. Jason's in a little bit of trouble here. Ooh,
No.
Rob. Chops off the 3-9 from the 6. So he's got 133 open in the 7th. Back-to-back opens for Rob Macko. He'll be down 10 scratch plus 8. Maybe down 18 pins. Great shot. Good comeback by Rob Macko. Strike in the 8th. He desperately needed it. Rick just needs basically to stay clean here and Rob not to start stringing, and he'll get into the semifinal match here. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 7. On a double, so he lost a little bit in count. Great shot. Great shot. 43. Yeah, we got ourselves a... He's up 18. Wow. Yeah, Rick Maber up 18, can extend it to 28 with a strike here. And Todd Bullock, all right. Not the easiest of spares, but he picks that up. 117 in the sixth, spare in the seventh. Wow, Rick Maber with a double. Boys putting the heat on Rob Macko. Up 28. Rob basically got to start our next two. Minimum. Just to kind of hang around. Hold on. Nope. All right. Just leaves a 3. Todd Bullock right now is up 25 with 2 frames to go. And Rob Macko, great shot. He needed it too. And he also doubles in the 8th and 9th. But he's still down 18. All right. Todd Bullock continues to mark, which makes it tough on Jason. Wow, leaves at 9. Jason Moore. All right. Jason Moore makes his spare. Rob Macko makes his spare. So Rob with a strike will shoot 202 scratch, which means all Rick has to do is mark at the most. And Jason and Todd. Jason's got to start. He's got to string him, or Todd's going to walk through him. Okay, Rob Macko 201 scratch, 223 with handicap. Yeah, Jason Moore 145 in the 8th with a possible spare in the 9th. He's in trouble. Oop, gave a room. No, he doesn't. He's okay. We got to get used to these scores. He's going to make it anyway. Yep. He's going to shoot 210 scratch with a strike, so he'll easily defeat Rob Macko. So Rob Macko's going to be tied for 4th, and he's going to win 200 plus 204 for a total of 404. Rick Maber is going to advance into the semifinal match. Nice game at 208. 238 with handicap, so he advances. And let's see. Oh, boy. Oh! He gave him the slimmest of openings, and I don't know if that's even going to be enough. The best Jason Moore can do is 195 and 22 for 217. I think basically Todd Bullock just needs to mark here. Yep.
There you go.
Sit.
Come on.
There we go.
The peanut gallery is particularly crazy this week.
Must be the gravitational pull. They do like to have fun.
I think it's just the reality that summer's coming to an end.
Yeah. Quicker than, well, some say it couldn't finish fast enough because of all the fires and the hot weather we've had all summer. Not a lot of precipitation, but when it does get to be fall around here, the change is quick.
Yeah, and fall doesn't last long here.
No.
It's like we got leaves that look pretty for 7 days.
Maybe.
And then they're gone.
They're already changing up by the divide already.
Are they really?
Yep. All right. Todd Bullock, great game. 184 with handicap shoots 223. And that's enough to beat Jason Moore. Jason cannot advance. So our semifinal match is going to feature our second and fourth seeded bowlers, Rick Maber and Todd Bullock. Our next match will only have a 9-pin difference in handicap. It'll be right in front of us here on the TV finals pair, 33-34. And we'll watch Jason Moore finish up here with his fill ball. And of course he strikes. 182 for Jason Moore, but unfortunately he falls about 19 pins short, so he'll also go home with $404. When we come back, folks, you'll see our semifinal match. It's going to feature Rick Maber of Brighton, Colorado, against Todd Bullock of Denver, and both bowlers looking for their first title. So one more hurdle to get through, and then they'll be in a title match. And you'll see that semifinal match here in just a moment. Watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, and I'm with producer Scott Sledgester, and we'll see you in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorson. I'm here with producer Scott Sledgester at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. This is our semifinal match this afternoon in our top 8 finals format. Our second seeded player, Rick Maber, won his first match. He's now in the semifinal match taking on our fourth seed, Todd Bullock of Denver. Both gentlemen looking for title number 1. Rick is going to be leading the match since he is the higher seeded player. And there is a 9-pin difference in handicap in Todd's favor. Whoever fails to advance on this match will still take home $709. And our winner will be guaranteed second place money at this point at $1,217. And our champion today, $2,334. All right. Yeah, there's a good start. And the winner of this match gets to face our tournament leader, Paul Sagisi-Aviri. Paul, I believe, is going for title number 4. Why not? All right.
Yeah, matching strikes in the first frame is not a bad way to go.
Yep. Will it hold? It's going to cross over, and he carries anyway. Well, you know, they say sometimes when they burn up and your Brooklyn or Jersey side, or however you want to call it, seems to be carrying the best, why move? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Basically, you're looking at 2 pot games coming up right now, and they get more expensive with each one. This one's almost a $400 pot game. Difference between 409 and 817. And Rick Maber looking for his double. Great shot. So both bowlers start out with the first 2. And Todd will maintain that 9-pin handicap advantage so far. Actually, all three of these bowlers, Scott, are very quick. They set their feet and they go. So the match is, and I like that. I like that pace, and obviously they do too. So they know what they want to do, so they get up there, set up, and go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, frame number 3. Nope, a little bit too much to the left, so he leaves the 5-9. So 28 in the first. And Rick's one of those guys, Scott, that when he, I believe he joined with us up at North Glen about, maybe 9 months ago. And ever since, and he got a taste of it, he's bowled just about every week. Ooh! Chops the 1 off the 3. So he's got 56 in the third open. Early advantage to Todd Bullock here. Got to be fun if you can bring the family out to Vegas, Scott, especially if, the scheduling works out.
Well, it's fall break for my son's school, so we don't have to pull
There
him
you
out
go.
of school and everything. So
Perfect. Yeah, that's a good
I'm
job.
just not sure about how well the casino will handle having a 16-year-old in the hotel.
It's much more family friendly than it was 20 years ago. Literally back then, the kids could not even they couldn't walk through the casino. I mean, if there was a door and there was a fire and you had to walk through the casino and get to it, you're going to die. They weren't going to let you in. But yeah, it's much more relaxed now.
Well, I've seen kids and families go from up to the movie house
Sure.
and come in and out of Steak and Shake and
Absolutely.
and some of the other restaurants.
Yeah.
And
it's really not that big a deal.
so
and with
they want to go
parental
over.
supervision, obviously, they're not even going to ask anymore.
Well, and they want to go hiking over at Hoover Dam and
Yep.
and a couple other sites.
Sure.
And
That'll keep them occupied.
So
That's
why
cool.
not?
Yeah, I agree. And October's a great time out there. Weather's still, low mid 80s, maybe even high 70s. It's really, really nice weather. All right, so Todd Bullock, 3-bagger, 9 spare. Maybe. Why not?
as you were saying, if you've got a groove, don't move.
That's it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, it may be broke, but it's broke the right way. I mean, does anyone actually ever throw for Brooklyn?
We used to do it intentionally against a guy when we bowled in league in practice who it would drive him crazy. If he saw guys, crossing over and carrying, it would just drive him crazy. So we used to do it on purpose. By the time the match started, he was already toast. He had no shot.
Yeah, you got his head so tweaked
Yeah,
and everything.
exactly.
You're done. But
Yeah, he had no mental game, so that was kind of easy. All right, Rick, that looks pretty good. All right. So he comes back spare or strike spare, 76 in the fourth. But Todd Bullock with 99 in the fourth. He's up 23 scratch. And he gets 9 pins, so he's up 32 pins.
see, honestly, one of the things I'm looking forward to about bringing the family out there is I get slave labor cameramen with my 16-year-old.
Yeah, there you go. Oh! Oh! Wow. That was a great shot.
That was a ferocious 10 pin. I don't know how that stayed standing with the concussion wave of how hard all that hit.
Yeah, that was wild. Yep, excellent. All right. 98 in the fourth with a spare in the fifth. He's up 31. halfway through the match.
Well, so far after 5, he's clean.
He's fine, and he actually I think he only had one open the last game. I think the one that had a couple opens was Jason Moore. Split washout, but yeah, he's grinding, which is cool. No Nolan Carruthers today, folks. He had some a family get together. Both him and his wife Michelle. I think they have the kids this weekend, and they're going to go out and enjoy themselves. And of course, my backup color man, Mike Vasquez, unfortunately has laryngitis. He can barely talk. He actually did make the cut today, but couldn't stick around because he wouldn't have been worth
voice.
anything.
He had no voice at all.
I hope he gets better. But it's got to be something going around because few of the...
Well, it's back to school.
And few of the people that worked down at Arapahoe when we were bowling our scratch league, the employees, a couple of them had the same thing.
Yeah, every year this time, everybody gets sick because it's back to school and all the kids share their germs and then bring them home and
share them with you.
Share them with us, and from there it goes.
Yep.
And for good measure, someone usually brings them to the office just to be nice.
Oh, of course.
You know.
All right, Rick Maber. Hold. Nope. Oh, you know what? He's crossed over every shot on lane 34, and he's carried it every single time. Why not? It works. Match moving right along already in frame 7. Can he get a double here? No, but very fortunate just to leave the 6.
Well, he's been chipping away at Todd's lead.
Yeah, but it is a very close match. Oh, that was a big-time mistake. Yeah, it sure is. Missed a relatively easy spare of the 6-pin. 124 open in a 7th. Wow, Todd can pull away very, very quickly here, and he doesn't even have to strike. He just has to stay clean. And that looks pretty good. Oh, walked up through. The face leaves the 310. But he's got 131 in the 6th. Even if he doesn't mark here, he's up 14 scratch. And he's getting 9, so he'd be up 23. And that's if he doesn't mark. Wow, okay. Couldn't convert. But again, he's still up 26. Up 26 pins with 3 frames to go. Hold? Nope. It's going to crawl. Oh, 7 or 10 pin. Excellent turnout this weekend, Scott. And of course, this was our last singles event for our summer bonus points contest. So next Labor Day Monday, during the last double squad, we'll draw some names. We'll have 2 bowlers get free entries in the singles event for a full year with us. And then the grand prize winners in each division, Classic and Masters, each bowler will have the opportunity to go to the Fall Nationals. We'll give them a unlimited pass. And
is that all one person, or all is going to win free entries and a pass?
It's possible if they win both drawings, and that's happened once before.
Wow.
And no, 1, 2. But they'll have their option. They can go to Vegas. They'll get, like I said, the unlimited pass. as much bowling for the main event as they want. They'll also get $1,000 spending money, or they can take the free entries. Nice job. Okay, he's got 124 in the 7th, spare in the 8th.
Someone's going to be happy next weekend.
Yep, almost always. Our winners this year, we had Derek Schisler of Brighton. He took the Vegas entry out of the Classic Division. And then Johnny Camacho got the free entries.
Nice shot, Rick.
And also Dennis Glussman of Fort Collins. He got the free entries.
You know, I'd be tempted to take the Vegas package, but honestly, I think the free entries is better.
Well, if you look at it, and again, do you go for a one-time shot at 20 grand? Or do you go for 44, 45 chances at anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 a week?
I was thinking more of like, do I have activity for one weekend, or can I
yeah,
spread
well,
it
that
out
too.
for the year?
Sure. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Good ball.
161 in the 8th with a strike. Okay, he's up 26, both bowlers with strikes in the 9th. He throws this one. It's just about over. Uh-oh, will it get back? Nope. All right, 1, 2, 4, easy spare.
Pick it up, pick it up.
He goes spare strike, will shoot 201 scratch. And Rick has to punch, and he'll shoot 204 scratch. And he will win. But he's got a spare and strike.
There you go, there you go.
Very nice.
All right.
Excellent.
Now put 10 in the pins.
He did exactly what we tell everybody to do. Make sure the ball hits all the pins, which he absolutely did. Okay, with count, he shoots 201, and with 39 pins, 240. And that'll make him, actually he needs 5 or 6 is all. I think 5, but that'll be enough. There you go.
That locked him out. Way to go, Todd.
All right, so Todd Bullock is going to advance into the championship match. He's going to take on our tournament leader, Paul Sagisi. Paul will have the option, and Rick will finish up. Rick Maber, an excellent job today. He's going to go home in 3rd place, and with 10% of the Megapod, take home $709. So another good weekend for Rick Maber, and I believe he cashed in both sweepers, so he did very well. And, first time he didn't strike on the right lane. I take that back. He missed in the 8th also, but good job. That single pin miss really hurt him. And okay, no problem. So he'll shoot 184 plus his handicap. 214. Excellent game. And a good weekend again for Rick. All right. There you have it, folks. So Rick Maber finishes 3rd today with 10% of the Megapod, $709. And when we come back for our championship match, you're going to see Paul Sagisi of Erie going for his 4th ABT title, taking on Todd Bullock of Denver. He's going for his 1st title. And you'll see that match in just a moment. We'll step aside for editing purposes. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, Colorado, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa with producer Scott Sledgister here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. This is our championship match this afternoon. It's going to feature Todd Bullock of Denver. Todd looking for his 1st ABT title. It's only the very first time he's made a top 8 finals format, up against 3-time champion Paul Sagisi of Erie. Paul's elected to have Todd lead the match. So bowlers, go ahead and shake hands, or we'll begin our championship match. These lanes are really starting to fry up, but both bowlers are handling it very, very well. Paul's doing it more with speed than Todd, but the results are both excellent. Todd with a 15-pin handicap advantage. Wants to start out strong. Will it hold? Nope. Oh, almost kicked it back. 3-pin. All right. Not a bad start. All right, very good. Line spare for Todd. And again, your first look this weekend at Paul Sagisi. He was our tournament leader, shooting, really blowing the semifield away by over 50 pins. 175 over for his 3 semifinal games. Easily outdistancing Rick Maber, who shot 121 over. Yeah, frame number 1. Nah, he didn't like it. And did he get a break? No, he did not. Wow. 479.
We didn't do it.
You didn't do it. What?
You know, so a peanut gallery person was asking about picks to click.
Yeah,
And we forgot about it because Nolan's not here, Mike's not here.
Yeah.
And Stepniak and
Well, in this case, I'll take Paul.
Ross Kelly. Yeah, you know, really? All right, $100 you're on.
Yeah, because I'm too cheap to do a $100
See,
bet. So,
he's
you know.
chicken.
No, not chicken, cheap.
$5.
Ooh,
$5 I would do.
there you go. Ooh, good shot. Leaves at 4. $5, but they're all in ones. I would check those ones. Yeah, you got to watch this guy's. Damn truck driver. You never know.
I don't know. Truck drivers have helped me out a lot, so I'm.
Ooh, don't do it.
Oh.
Back-to-back opens. You want to talk about giving Todd a golden opportunity?
I told Paul that I was the kiss of death with pick to click, but he went out of his way to make sure that I was picking him. So.
Okay.
You know.
So you are the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm so bad. My wife's going tomorrow to get away from me.
And no, okay. Collapsed the pocket, but just left the 10-pin.
Yeah.
He makes this, he'll be up 35. Come out of the gate strong, just like you want it to do. Stay clean, stay out of trouble. And will it hold? Yes. All right, very good. All right, so we got 9 spare, Todd Bullock. And Paul Sagisi started out with a split and then missed a single pin.
I got faith that Paul will come back.
Let's see, Todd. That looks pretty good. Oh, that was a great shot. Excellent shot.
There you go. One at a time, bud.
The only thing about Paul sometimes is he gets a little fast. He gets pumped up and he wants to go, and he needs to step back a little bit. Just take a deep breath and do what he does best. So let's see if he can regroup here. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, great shot. Very good.
There you go. Breathe. Take your time.
2 down 36 plus handicap. Down 51. Wow. Come on, needs a double. That looks pretty good. Ooh, just crept up at the last minute, leaves the 4-6-10. That looked pretty good, but the ball just went sideways in the last 2 feet. And that's a lane that he prefers. All right, gets his 2. 37-46 in the fourth, though. This could be a hell of a hill to climb.
Especially if Todd goes on a run.
Well, he's on a run because he's closing every frame, and that's what you got to do when you're getting a handicap advantage. Let your opponent come get you. Oh, he leaked it a little right. It did come back. Oh, how did he leave the 6-pin on a ball like that? That was unbelievable.
That's what he's asking himself right now, too.
Yeah. I mean, actually, when he let the ball go, Scott, I thought he leaked it too far right. It wasn't going to recover, and it did with no problem. Oh, don't do it. He did it. Oh, boy. So both bowlers open in the fourth, but he is up 21 scratch plus his 15, so he's up 36 with 6 frames to go. Still a good place to be in. And no, we are not bowling in a train station, although you might hear the whistle in the background. That's our arcade room.
I swear I'd love to find their fuse box.
And all right, got lucky. This leaves a 3.
Any Brunswick management listening, no, I have no idea where the fuse box is, nor would I actually pull the fuse to shut all those damn things off, but it's tempting.
But I would. Actually, I didn't realize it. Before they used to just take a commission off of vending companies. They would come in and swap out the video games and such. And I was told that they went back to completely taking over that they have their own games now, and they're in charge of swapping out their own devices.
I actually ended up borrowing an extension cord from them, and they said that it doesn't belong to the center; it belongs to the company who owns the games.
Well, that's not the case anymore. That must be a recent change because that's the way it used to be. But I was told that is not the case anymore. Ooh, boy. Looked pretty good. Just couldn't carry out the 10.
I didn't really care whose card it was.
Yeah.
I just needed to use it for a couple hours.
Of course. The only time that would be a problem is if we were in New York and we were up against a union rep.
Right. Well, that's not just New York. That's pretty much all of Illinois, too.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I didn't know that was going to hold. So he has a possible 66 in the fifth, with Todd and 87 in the fifth. So he's up 36 still. And we're halfway through this final match.
Today feels like it's going quick. I mean, I know we had the Stepniak, but it still feels like it's going quick.
Look at this. 2-8-10. Well, unfortunately, every break that Paul gets right now is all bad. 2-8-10, almost impossible to make for a right-hander. Although I've done it. Oh, and no count on a spare does not help either. 70 in the sixth. The best he can do now is 190 scratch. Todd has to do what he's been doing all afternoon, and that's just close frames.
Yep.
So he should actually be more relaxed now if he knows where he stands. It's just one shot at a time. All right, it's okay. 3-6-10.
Keep it clean. You're all right. Keep it clean.
Oop, he's up on it. Yes, good luck.
There you go.
When he eased up on that, I thought he was going to chop that 3-pin, but made the conversion rather easily. So he's got 84 in the fifth with a spare. He's up 34 scratch plus 15. He's now up 49 pins with 4 frames to go. Gotta like Todd's chances of winning his first title.
Absolutely.
And sit. Oh, all right. Again, he kicks out that 10, just leaves the 3.
Keep it clean.
He's actually in very, very good shape. Ely Henry was telling me this afternoon that, Todd really doesn't have a lot of confidence. He's only made the cut twice, first time in the top 8. He wasn't even coming this weekend.
I know.
They really had to talk him into it.
Right.
So that's pretty awesome. I like that.
Just breathe, Todd.
And unfortunately, Paul Segisi here with 3 splits, and they were biggies. And he's, like I said, unfortunately, he can punch, throw the last 6, only shoot 190. But I think, there you go, good shot.
There you go.
Unfortunately, it's too little too late. I honestly believe that this match is a Todd Bullock win.
I'm going to write that down.
Well, Nolan, if you're watching, Philip David's calling this match, and he's called it in the 7th frame. He's taken a page out of your book. I mean, your book isn't very thick, but...
I thought it was more like a pamphlet.
Oh, well, there we go. Unbelievable. 3, 6, 7, 10. His 4th split in 8 frames.
I mean,
This match is pretty much over.
at least he's got a book.
Well, we can get into that, but we'll be good for now. And is he going to get there? Nope. Oh, wow. Good shot. He takes out the 6, 7, 10, but leaves the 3. So the best he can do, unfortunately, is 158. This match is history. And ladies and gentlemen, your champion today is going to be Todd Bullock of Denver, winning his first title and $2,334. And we'll basically just let these bowlers go through the motions, but Paul Segisi, unfortunately, as well as he shot in the semifinals, just got snake bit in the championship match here with 4 big splits. And Todd just grinding along.
Pick up the spare ball.
So once again, the Grim Reaper, folks, Scott Sledgester, the
That's
kiss
me.
of death, picked Paul Segisi to win today, and you can see the result. Actually, he's vindictive. I mean, when he picks somebody, he don't mess around. You got no shot.
Mm-hmm.
4 major splits, misses a single pin spare, and Todd's grinding along. He's got 1 open. He missed that 3-pin, 3-pin back in the 4th frame. Other than that, he's been great. Look at his shot. There we go. Yep, here we go, folks. All right. Paul's going to throw 2 quick frames to get out of the way. But even though he's disappointed, he's still going to take home $1,217. I'll take that all day.
Yeah, that's nothing to be upset about.
Oh, heck no. Wow, and he almost left a 4-9. And Paul's definitely going out to Vegas in October, so you'll see him at the Fall Nationals. And again, that'll be here right before we know it. 3rd week of October, 17th to the 21st. At South Point Hotel Casino, and we'll be in the bowling stadium. Frame number 10. There, he finally gets a carry. Sit. Excellent. All right, Paul can punch out here and end up shooting 148. That's with 5 opens, folks, so that's really not bad, but unfortunately 4 of them major splits, 1 single pin miss.
Or they came after spares, or
Well,
you just
never could get anything going. But he'll finish strong. So with a 6 count, he's going to shoot 144. And Todd doesn't even have to finish. He's already our champion, but all games count, so we will all right, just leaves the 3 again.
Pick it up. You don't even have to pick it up.
Nope. He didn't even have to show up for the 10th.
he could have double guttered and won.
Yeah, but he wouldn't because I'd have penalized him.
Wow.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have.
For not finishing this.
Absolutely.
10th grade?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Every
come
game
on.
counts.
Oh, that's right.
Every game counts. This is not a scratch event.
Good job.
If it was a scratch event, yes. He could have walked over, shook his hand, match is over, done.
Oh, that's right. Handicap.
Right. Yes, correct. You've been with me forever, David, but, unfortunately, it just does not sink in. What can I say?
Well, he's got 2 pair of glasses on, so.
And he never knows where they're at.
I don't. There you go, Brooke.
That's all right. Great finish.
Todd.
All right, Todd Bullock, 179. Scratch 218 with handicap. And a great match, winning his first title. When we come back, we'll talk to Todd real quick here. And again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. And we'll be back in just a moment. So come back with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa here with producer Scott Sledgister and new ABT champion Todd Bullock. Todd from Denver. And Todd, we were just talking off camera that only the second time you've made our cut and the first time making the top 8 finals.
Yeah.
You had to come up through the field. You had to win 4 matches, and you did that. And I got to tell you, you're cool. You look cool and calm, but your insides are probably going crazy. But
Just a little bit.
You had to beat some good players, and that was good to see.
For sure. They were great.
So I know it's been frustrating for you, but I tell you what, this is what it's all about. And
For sure.
When you get to this point and you finally do something, all the weight gets lifted because now I can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's you're going to give Ely a run for his money now.
I am.
But take the handicap,
While I can get it, for sure.
So what do you do for a living?
I am a sales manager for the Peak Properties Group. It's a real estate brokerage here in the Denver
Excellent.
market.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. And fall leagues are just getting started. You got any plans for league bowling?
For sure. I'm the president of the league in North Glen.
Oh, okay.
Monday
Where we were a
Night
couple weeks ago.
Mayhem. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm super excited to get that started again.
Excellent. Yeah. I like North Glen.
Yeah, it's a great house. They treat me well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And, that was one of our original centers when ABT first started in Denver. So we have members there that have been associated with ABT for like 30, 35 years.
Yeah.
And it's funny, some guys, limitations physically or whatever, really can't come out and compete anymore. But it's funny, we'll run into each other up there, and it's like a reunion.
Yeah, for
sure. Because
yeah.
I haven't seen him in so long. Everybody comes up, how you doing?
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it cool.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm very, very proud of you, and I'm happy for you because I've seen this happen before. And a great case in point, Jason Moore, who you saw, who's an excellent player out of Coal Creek in Lafayette, he did the same thing. He's a very good bowler, but he just couldn't get over the hump bowling with ABT for whatever reason. And then he finally came through, bowled great, and now he's made a cut almost every time he's shown up.
It's amazing.
It is. It just takes the weight off your shoulders, and now you can relax and do what you do normally. You're a good player. There's no doubt about it.
Well, thank you. And I have to thank you, because since I've been doing this, you've been nothing but supportive. Everybody that works with you has been nothing but supportive. So I really appreciate that.
Well, like I said, when we see this happen, that's why people come.
Yeah.
Because they go, you know what, I could do this. I really can. I just got to get the butterflies out and do what I normally do, and I'll be fine.
When do the butterflies leave?
I don't know about that. I don't know. Sometimes they never leave. But so what ball did you use most of the day today?
It was a DV8, 16-pound DV8.
Oh,
I actually
DV8.
switched to a 16-pound ball again just
Yeah.
to get some more pin action.
Yes. Who drilled it for you? Do you know?
It was drilled in Seattle. I've been using that ball for a long time.
Good.
Too long, actually, but I've been using it for a very long time.
What about any newer stuff that you've had drilled here locally?
No, I actually. This is going to sound so bad. I focus more on my shot than I do with the equipment, and I need to focus more on the equipment. It's probably going to keep me more competitive.
It'll complete your game, so to speak. And you have James up there with Bowler Smart right at in AMF North Clone. Excellent ball driller.
Absolutely, I've heard good things. Yeah,
yeah, he's very good.
That's where Ely gets his.
Comes highly recommended. In fact, he used to work out of the pro shop at Arapahoe down south, and got some really good insight with some good ball drillers down there. And he is very, very dedicated, very good. It was funny when we were there a couple weeks ago. He opened up the shop, and I turned around, and he was wall to wall, and I'm laughing. I go, it's that time of year, and he was beat. I mean, he was nonstop the whole time, which is good to see. It's that time of year,
For sure.
Everybody getting new equipment and such. But again, $2,334.
I can afford the equipment now, Nick.
Yes, you can. And actually, you know what you can do? I can hold this for you now.
No, there will be no holding.
That's awesome. It's
Thank
great.
you very much.
And we,
Thank you.
all of us
I
here
appreciate
are
it.
very happy that you were so victorious and you did a great job.
Thank you.
So now your goal is to come out and try to win back-to-back.
Absolutely.
So 2 weeks at Holiday, or I'll see you at doubles next week.
Sounds like a plan.
But again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for Todd Bullock, myself, Nick Lasorsa, producer Scott Sledgister. You won't see us next week because we're going to be running our anniversary doubles at AMF Bellevue in Inglewood, but our next show in 2 weeks will be at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood, and maybe you'll see this guy again. It's happened. Once those butterflies leave and the weight gets lifted off your shoulders, then it becomes nice and easy. So hopefully we'll see that.
We'll give it a shot.
Okay. All right. Again, bowlers, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a great time, and we'll be here.